I'm Gary Berger of Berger Law, and I'd like to answer the question in this video of how do right-of-way rules apply to intersections. We know that there are rules under the Missouri statutes and the Missouri driver's guides or the Illinois driver's guides that govern right-of-way at intersections. No law gives a driver the right-of-way. What the law does is says you have to yield the right-of-way to other drivers coming through. And there are specific rules about that you're taught when you're driving. At intersections, a driver must yield the right-of-way under certain circumstances. At intersections, a driver must yield where necessary to avoid striking pedestrians who are legally crossing the road. When a pedestrian is a crosswalk and has the green light in the way the pedestrian is walking, you must yield the right-of-way to that pedestrian, whether you're turning left coming from behind or you're coming the other way and you're turning right. That pedestrian has that right-of-way. If a pedestrian isn't quite making the light or is crossing against the light, still yield to that pedestrian. The pedestrian is unprotected by metal when they're walking. Obviously, the metal of the car surrounded you. Drivers crossing a sidewalk, entering or exiting a driveway, alley, or parking lot must yield to pedestrians in all circumstances. It is illegal to drive on a sidewalk except to cross that sidewalk. I think we all know that. Drivers turning left must yield to oncoming vehicles going straight. And that didn't happen in this case right here, where our client was going straight, another vehicle was turning left. This vehicle turning left had a yield arrow and a sign saying you must yield as a reminder, although it's not needed, because left-turning vehicles always yield. And don't take a left if you think you just might make it in time. Make sure there's plenty of distance for you. All right. How about the old question at a four-way stop? Well, the law says that a four-way stop, the driver reaching the intersection first may proceed before the other drivers after coming to a complete stop. Now, what about entering a road from a different road when you're coming onto a main thoroughfare? Well, drivers entering a road from a driveway, alley, or roadside must yield to vehicles already on the main road and yielding to them at their driving speed. So if it's a 55-mile-an-hour road that sometimes we have in more rural areas and you're entering, you have to yield knowing the other cars are doing that speed. If it's a 35-mile-an-hour road, that's different. Don't just turn on the road knowing that the other driver's going to brake. You're never in that much of a hurry that where your rule violation of not yielding the right-of-way could injure or kill another person. At an intersection where there is no stop sign, what do? Well, if there's no stop sign or traffic signal, with the exception of the roundabouts that we're starting to see more, drivers must yield to vehicles coming from the right. When in a roundabout intersection, always yield to traffic and pedestrians that are already in that circle that are going around. Wait for a gap in traffic before entering. So the rules of the road are pretty clear on yielding the right-of-way at intersections. If you have any questions, you can go on the Illinois or Missouri Department of Revenue websites or look at the driver's guide or look at that. You can call us at 314-542-2222 if you have any questions about that too. Thank you.